Moms, what's the scariest call you got from school? Y'all, I wanted to disappear into the earth when Mrs. Walsh called me yesterday. She goes, "We need to discuss something Zoe shared during circle time." My heart drops because my 6-year-old has zero filter. I rush over there thinking she cursed or something. Nope, way worse. Mrs. Walsh sits me down and says, "Zoe told the class that mommy and daddy wrestle really loud at night and it keeps her awake." I'm like, "Excuse me, what now?" She continues. "She said you guys slam into walls and make the house shake." Other kids were asking questions. Some parents have already called asking if everything's okay at home. Oh my god, I wanted to crawl under that tiny plastic chair and never come out. My face is burning hot, and I can feel my palms getting sweaty. This woman thinks my husband and I are having some kind of domestic situation, and half the school probably does too. I'm sitting there trying to process this nightmare when Mrs. Walsh adds, "Zoe also mentioned loud thumping sounds, and you both breathing really heavy afterward. She said daddy sometimes yells, 'Come on,' and you make frustrated noises." I literally choked on my own spit. This is not happening. This cannot be happening to me right now. I'm imagining the phone tree of gossip that's already started, all the judgmental looks at pickup time, the whispers behind my back. "Mrs. Walsh, I can explain." I start, but she holds up her hand. "Look, I've been teaching for 15 years. I've seen it all. But when a child shares something like this, we have to take it seriously. I had to file a report with the counselor." Report. Jesus Christ, I'm about to be investigated because my 6-year-old doesn't understand the concept of furniture moving. My heart is pounding so hard I can hear it in my ears. My eyes start watering, and I'm trying not to have a full breakdown in this kindergarten classroom surrounded by alphabet posters and crayon drawings. I'm thinking about how this is going to follow Zoe forever, how the other parents are going to look at us, how my mother-in-law is going to react when she hears about this. What if they call child services? What if this goes on some permanent record? I take a shaky breath and say, "Mrs. Walsh, please, just let me explain before this gets any worse." She nods, but I can see the concern in her eyes, the doubt, like she's trying to decide if I'm telling the truth or covering something up. "We've been renovating," I say, my voice cracking a little. "Moving heavy furniture. Last week we were trying to get this massive dresser upstairs and it was a disaster. We kept bumping into walls, dropping it, arguing about how to angle it around the corner." Mrs. Peterson's expression starts to soften, but she's still listening carefully. "Zoe's room is right next to the guest room we're working on. She probably heard us struggling with that damn dresser for 2 hours. My husband was getting frustrated, I was getting frustrated, and we definitely weren't being quiet about it. I can feel the relief starting to creep in, but I'm still mortified. This poor woman has been worried about my family all day." I'm stammering, trying to finish explaining when Zoe walks in from recess, her little cheeks all flushed from playing outside, completely oblivious to the chaos she's caused. I go, "Baby, tell Mrs. Walsh about the wrestling." She goes, "Oh yeah, you and Daddy were moving the big dresser upstairs last week. You kept bumping the walls and saying bad words. It was so loud." Mrs. Walsh's face went from concerned to mortified to trying not to laugh. I said, "We've been renovating the guest room, moving furniture at night because that's when we're both home." Zoe nods and adds, "Daddy said the dresser was heavy as hell." Great. Now she's repeating my husband's colorful language too. Mrs. Walsh goes, "Well, that explains everything. Though maybe weekend furniture moving might be better." I'm dying. Zoe pipes up, "Can I tell the class Daddy also wrestles with the washing machine? That thing's been broken for months."